So we are entering channeling state. So what do you want to talk about? About rocks? No, we will not talk about rocks. We just wanted to say that everything that you did in meditation was very correct and very okay. Everybody is connected. Everybody is the same. Except one thing. Too much stress, too much thinking. Stress. What was the being that came up? It wasn't a being, it was specially meant for you, so you become more closer to the topics that you're interested in. Topics about channeling, it was. So still aligning in channeling. Silence like in a church. If you want to speak, then speak. Hello, Enrico. And greeting with a delay. Wait. There was a title that we wanted to share with you. A topic. And we thought it was a very interesting topic. Before we decided to come to Earth, we had study, so we had to study to learn how are these humans and how it will be most easier to communicate with humans. We started to learn with each another, one on one. How do you call it? Channeling. And we channeled with each and every one of us, like in couple, and the other person needed to pretend to be a human. And we entered this state, but the other person was sitting a little bit farther from me, and he was pretending a human. Sometimes he needed to pretend really primitive, really primitive. You are a human, we said. How do you feel? Oh, it's impossible. It's so funny. It's so funny. I cannot understand how these humans feel. Concentrate, imagine, and feel that you are a human. You think hard. You don't understand anything. You want to fight with something. Okay. Oh, I cannot pretend that. It's because it's so funny. It's so funny. And even with couples, we didn't manage to get anywhere. And now we have finished our training, and now we are ready to communicate with humans. And then when I did my first channeling, it was like Enrico saying this. It was so interesting. It is so interesting and funny in the same time. Funny doesn't mean that we are making laugh of you. No. It's meaning that it's very interesting and exciting. The lessons we did didn't last very long because we didn't actually learn anything. But exactly how it happened in our lessons, exactly the same happened when we started to channel humans. But the reaction wasn't the same in the person who is pretending a human. It was also the same in that entity who is channeling the human. And we didn't understand why is that person who is pretending a human is acting so strange until we started the channeling ourselves, human beings. Woman for audience saying, don't worry, we also don't understand. Enrico is saying you are starting to understand it now because you are our students now. Okay. Okay. So, a woman is saying that by default you manage to get it more faster than we as humans. And this is, Enrico is saying, this is the most common question that humans saying, that somebody else can do it better than us. And I'm human, I'm somewhere lower, I'm something badder, I'm something that cannot do anything. And I'm somewhere where there is very bad. Enrico is saying that we didn't learn anything while we were learning to channel you. And the woman's asking, will we as humans manage to start channeling? And stop. We as Enrico's civilization didn't learn anything. We didn't manage to make a connection with anything. But we started to channel. I want to explain a little bit wider because I'm getting off point. Enrico is saying that they did lessons in their civilization to learn human beings and start to channel them, and they didn't manage to learn anything, but they started to channel anyway because they just wanted to do it. And then the woman is asking, will she start to channel somebody also, because she cannot do anything, and so on and so on. And Enrico is saying, we didn't manage also anything, but we started to channel. And the humans are thinking, 100% I will not manage anything. But we also didn't manage to learn to channel, but we just wanted to try, and really many interesting things happened. Not a long time, but for a time we are channeling humans. We had a really long welcoming time, preparing time. From your time scale, it would be approximately 1,000 years. But for us it was periodic. We took different time frames. So to become more, and this way to become more aware of what the human is. But we already know what human is, but for this preparation we were more interested to understand what is human energy, how do they think, and how most easier to navigate him, for him to get where he needs to get. And were there a human that wanted to communicate with you? And Enrico is saying no, and another time no, meaning that it's a yes. And the woman is asking, are many people from your civilization? And yes, many from you that are right here sitting now is in relationship with his civilization. And we as a civilization in channeling decided to have a really tactical move. Be born on earth. And be born more and more. And to fill in the earth with happiness and joy and excitement. And the first from our civilization that came back, they lived their life. They only a little started to laugh and be excited. They slowly move this energy, and their children that were born started becoming more and more excited, more and active each next generation, and the next and next generation physical bodies were more and more ready for a contact, for channeling contact. But that doesn't mean that this personal soul has learned a lot. More closely, it means that the physical bodies are genetically modified in time so that they can easier become more and more closer to channeling higher energies. So the physical body in generations are, because of that they are born on Earth, other civilizations, the physical bodies are becoming more and more ready for higher and higher energies which will come in channeling. Everybody in this room can do that right now. And you will do that. When? Don't hurry. You don't need to run anywhere. Why not? Lately we were in the cemetery. Yes. We want to stay with the topic. Enrico wants to stay with the topic about channeling, but the person in the audience is asking about the beings that we met in the cemetery. We don't want to change topics. Saturday, the 28th of March, you will have a 2-hour chance to ask questions that you are interested in. Do you have any question right now about the channeling seminar and about learning right now? Yes, maybe the beings are trying to teach us something related. And then everybody started related with learning, and then everybody started to laugh. If it's related to something that teaches you, these beings in cemetery, it's related with you that give you a feeling that there is something more aside you, something more next to you, and it prepares your understanding to a little bit more and more and higher and higher. But it isn't so important, but it's necessary. It's about to end this channeling session. Enrico, but if we go to our home, then you are coming with us to start learning channeling? Enrico is saying that it's on your own choice if you are aligned to this wave that you want to go home and learn channeling. Then yes. And then you will learn our part, and then you will learn and realize that part which is also in our civilization. Everybody of you has been in our civilization, and you can easily channel ourselves, your part of yourself, which is in Enrico's civilization, easily, because in Enrico's civilization there is no time. It means that at some point in the infinity you have been in our civilization, somebody very short time period. It means that you can in every time frame connect with our civilization, with that aspect of you that is in our civilization. Because of that we don't live in linear time. Well, not like your time also. Our world is slightly a lot different, but really similar. What is the biggest difference between your world? The biggest difference you already know. We are statically excited and happy, and we don't have a slice of a doubt, fear, not even a thought about it. And even if we do think of it, we start laughing, thinking, how could I possibly had such a funny idea? It's such an interesting idea. Why is this a joke? Such a funny fear-based idea. And everybody start to laugh about such an idea. The second largest description of our world is that everything is shining in a golden yellow light, and you can manifest everything instantly and experience everything instantly. You can go anywhere where you want instantly and travel everywhere instantly. Can you come down to Earth? That way that you see us? No, physically, no. Because your physical body will just disrupt in the light. But there are ways that you can establish it, but for the human it's not that easy. The most easiest way to meet us is if you telepathically or astrally go to our world. Or that we create a really light portal that through which you can see us really lightly. Sorry, Enrico, I don't understand. How do you mean that our physical world will disrupt from your energy? The physical energy which is in your world that we call the dark, electric power, energetic feeling. It's like a dark water that goes through everything. It's invisible. In connection with our energy, will start to disrupt and fade away, fade out. And so if we come to your plane and then we go away from your Earth plane, you will have instantly really strong transformations in the place that we were and also with you. But if we need to come down to your Earth and take away our aspect, our soulmate, we will come down and we'll say, okay, let's go home. And the partner will say, okay, let's go home. And we will take the physical body with us, and the physical body will just turn into light. The physics is something similar to the experiment, Tesla's experiment, Philadelphian experiment, or something else. In the Philadelphia experiment, there was still your own physical energy used. But if you take our energy and understand it as a totally different quality of energy, totally different values. But there's a woman asking, can we learn to navigate these energies? Yes. Yes. And that's what we are all about talking in these seminars. When you start laughing, it's meaning that some part of our energy is touching you. So easy. It's so easy. A woman's asking if, for example, she is sitting all day in sunlight, can this energy will be achieved much faster? The light. If you are standing in light under a light bulb, and everybody's laughing. If you are standing in the sun, then yes. Energetical meditation also, yes. But the most important is that you start illuminating yourself. Oh, just so fast speaking. If you illuminate yourself with energy you have, because your body energy can illuminate itself the way it wants, depending on Knowledge you have, the lessons, the methods you use, and the powers you have, abilities you have. For example, the woman is asking, for example, if in this life I do not manage to achieve this state, don't never tell that in this life you will never manage it. So in this life you will achieve what? Meet. You are much closer than you think to it. You are much closer than you think, and still you are saying that. But even if in this life, if I do not manage to start channeling, it's more easier, more simpler to start it than even now for you to go home and start channeling. And you still are saying that even if in this life I do not manage to do that, in our understanding it means that you will start going home all your life. So this is how you think, this is how tough you think. Miraculous, I mean amazing how you think. Enrico, you have the ability to make me laugh. And Enrico is saying, and Enrico is laughing and saying that through allowance from me, I allow you to be self-enjoying. You yourself, no. You need some reason to become more joyful. But who is laughing other than you? Nobody else is laughing than you. Why do you need a reason to laugh? Okay, you still have 5 minutes. But I will stop recording this video because it's almost it about this topic, about how do they start to channel humans. So hope this video helped. I hope my translation is getting better, and enjoy.